welcome to German Turn 11 of my solo playthrough of Axis and Allies in North Africa. And here's what happened. First of all, the Germans attacked with 3 submarines. They attacked 2 destroyers, and as you can see, 1 sub is remaining. Over here, they attacked the battleship and the submarine with a fighter and a bomber, but they didn't score a single hit. And the battleship, note that the submarine cannot hit air units, but the battleship hit twice, so yeah, the German Air Force there was destroyed. Over here, there was a lone British Matilda tank, being the only unit defending there. The mechanized infantry tried to cross the border, but the British detonated 2. There was a 2-sided minefield here. They detonated 6 mines, and one of them actually hit, so the mechanized infantry couldn't take part in the attack and had to retreat. There was also a fighter, I believe, taking part in the attack, and they did destroy the Matilda, but the Matilda also hit, so one of the fighters was destroyed. The bomber survived, but the bomber did do collateral damage, but other than that, it cannot attack, so it will have to return. So Cairo still hasn't been taken, but the British will really have to reinforce this area. Only 1 infantry is going to enter soon, and of course they can upgrade one of the minefields still, but it's going to be really precarious for them to hold on there. Might be an all-out win for the Axis if they actually manage to take Cairo. On the other side of the board, the Germans are in somewhat of trouble as well. They retreated some units from here, I believe a tank and an artillery. They moved it back to Tunis. Here they retreated several units as well, back to Tunis as well. During non-combat, they moved up several units from Benghazi to Marath, because over here, well, they're certainly not in a lot of trouble, but over here they are, so they felt like they needed the units more on this side of the board. They placed a couple of units here, 2 infantry, 2 artillery, and 2 tanks, 1 infantry over here, and mind you, they also bought the submarine, and they bought a couple of supplies, which have also been placed in the Tripoli convoy, but that one really is under serious threat from all the British units here, and these will also be able to, they don't necessarily need to attack the Italian transports here, they can also attack here along with all the Air Force, so I'm not sure if it was that. Well, there are 2 mines, of course, which could actually harm the ships, but still. I was also contemplating of attacking with the Air Force, attacking the American transports over there, but I felt that the ships were a bigger threat for the reason that I've just pointed out, even though they weren't actually there yet at the time. But, you know, I wanted to just, keep my transports a bit safer. But, yeah, that didn't actually turn out the way I wanted to. But as I said, the Axis are still in pretty good shape because Cairo is really under serious threat. And I suppose I should have not put those units over here, even though they would have still taken a long time to arrive. But it seems like the French and the Americans don't necessarily really need the British help. And really, from the start, I should have been placing more defending land units, defensive types of land units over here, such as infantry, maybe also artillery, but definitely an anti-tank gun or 2 and an anti-air. As it turns out, there really aren't enough units in Cairo. So let's see how the board is going to look after the British turn. Again, thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.